this is Dan the Gamer here, coming to you with Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. I've heard a lot about this game. I have never played it. I have a little bit the last couple of days just to kind of get a feel for it, so I don't look like a complete noob showing this off here. Um, but yeah, it seemed like a lot of fun. I was actually kind of getting into it. Um, Once I ran through some scenarios, I kind of got a good understanding of it all. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to create a new game, uh, show you what it looks like from the start. I am going to skip the tutorial since I've already gone through it, right? I'll just run you guys through kind of what it is for me. So we'll go normal game mode without tutorial. So my main question, right? So in my previous life, um, I was a mechanic. Did it for a little bit in the military, did it for a little bit in the civilian world too. Um, I was curious how close some of this can get, and I was actually kind of impressed, right? They did, to me at least, they did a pretty good job, right? I didn't see very many other, wow, um, simulators out there that kind of match this one. So, kudos to them. They actually did a pretty good job. So, you start off as a low mechanic, right? You are just a peon right now, so a lot of stuff you get is going to be junk. Um, and you really start off in like a a house garage worth of room here. So you have your main little lobby right here. You got your one lift, and then you got some tools and equipment around here that you can use, right? Anything hanging off the walls, which I was kind of wishing wasn't this way, but it's non-clickable, right? There's nothing you can do with it, which is not that big of a deal. I mean, I would have a cleaner shop, but hey, who am I? Um, so some of the stuff that are clickable, I will start from one side of the garage and work my way down. You have your toolbox, right? There's three of them in this area. And basically what this does is this is where you level up. So as you get better and get more skills and points and everything, you start unlocking different traits and things like that that for sure help you out later down the road. I only made to level 10, so I haven't unlocked all this stuff yet. So going through it with you guys, some of this will be my first time unlocking them. You got your wheel balancer, right? Pretty simple balance or mount and balance, right? Take off. You got your wheel changer. Here is another toolbox. You got your spring puller. Obviously you got your lift, right? Another toolbox. You have your drain system, your oil drain bucket, pan, whatever you want to call it. Then you got your engine stand. So that is everything that you will have right off the bat. Phone, right? Basically, it's people looking for orders. You get to the phone also by right-clicking. I'm using the PC, so if you didn't guess by me saying right-click, right-click, you bring up the phone too, right? Then the most important thing you're gonna have is your computer. This is where you're gonna do all your parts, your rims, tires, all the stuff you need to fix the vehicles you're working on. And then you have the radio where you can change stations to kind of whatever suits you, right? I'm a country boy. I was really looking for some country radio, but hey, DLC will let you download at a small fee more channels. I don't care that much, so I just listen to, I don't even know what's on. Let's move it over. All right. So that is everything, right? We'll come back over here. You do have a side door. This goes to the parking garage. I guess you can start with 24 cars. These are parking spots for your own vehicles, right? You cannot take customers' cars and park them in the parking garage. Over here is the main gate. This is where you can travel in between different places. Most of them will need cars. As you start getting crates, you'll start unlocking barns that for what I've noticed so far, right? They all kind of show up on this side of the map. Car auctions is locked off. Junkyard is locked off. And I think honestly that is the only one. Yep, the only two actually that are not available to you right at the start. Not a big deal, right? So we'll show you what it looks like here. We'll get a car in here. I'll take an order. Excuse me. So a lot of them have either a job description. Hey, this is kind of what I want you to do. Then it will say repair with minimal part condition 100%. So whatever we do with this guy, parts need to be 100%, right? Brand new. Then you get ones like this where the part description is poor brake performance, but it'll give you a list of what they want you to do. And then this is a repair with minimal part condition 85% or better, right? And that will really start playing later down the road when you start collecting a lot of inventory. Because some of the stuff you don't have to purchase again. You can reuse stuff from other cars, right? So I'm going to take this guy here, this order. Alright, so here she is. This beauty, well, I guess it's seen better days, but this is our first car. If I read the description fast enough to look for an oil change and I think tires. Yeah, a year and a half ago I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up for gas at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. And then this is what they wanted us to do. Right. Change oil and refill new. Fuel filter, tires, 4 tires, and air. One thing that I caught myself doing very beginning, right? Change oil, drain old and refill with new. Now back in my day, right, you're gonna get a new oil filter. That just made sense. For here, no, it surely does not. And they will not pay you for that oil filter, so that will come out of your own pocket, right? But anyway, so for the lift, right, you click again, that will raise it all the way up. Since I already know what I'm getting, I'm actually going to come over here to the computer right now. I am just going to buy it. So I need 4 standard tire B. Got, I don't know what size tires these are. Does it really say it on the outside? No, they're gonna make you pick it off. Alright. So let's take this tire off really quick, then I'll show you guys the inventory. Alright. So now we got our tire off, right? We can right click again and we go to inventory. This is where everything will be at. Then it'll give you a name of what it is. No, don't do that. So this is a 205/55R16. That's the tire size we're going to need to get. Standard tire B. I'm going to need 4 of these bad boys right here. 16s. 205/55. Alright, we'll get 4 of those. Click the home button up here. Go to parts. It said an air filter and then a fuel, so I'll type that in there. We'll get my fuel filter. Alright, so there's that. So what I'm going to do is kind of just, since I already got the car up, I'm going to take off all these tires, since the air and fuel is going to be up in the engine compartment anyway. So we'll switch out these tires and then I can just lower the car down. One of the skills, right, as you're going through and leveling up, you can, I think they call it screw faster or unscrew faster. I don't know. You can, it moves quicker. So that becomes nice. And then you can like part install too. Becomes a lot quicker too. So, but choose wisely on your parts or on your skills. So, so we're gonna unmount them, right? We'll click that. Are you sure you want to separate? Yep. Yep. Alright. So there's that. we're going to take that tire. We're just going to do this 3 more times. And then once I get, well, I guess I can, well, no, because I haven't done any tires, changing any tires yet. Alright, 1 more tire here. Boom, that's all 4 tires. So let's go ahead and install. We'll click the rim, click the new tire. Yes ma'am, please mount that bad boy right there. Man, I wish using this machine was this easy. I used to struggle with this one sometimes. It really was low profile tires. It's a pain in my butt. Alright, so while we're doing that, since I got 2, we'll go ahead and start this balance off while we do the rest of these. Perfect, that'll be my last one. My first wheel is done, we'll take that. Then we'll do this one. And we'll take you. And I think like each thing you do, right? Job or task, whatever you want to call it, it adds to your XP, right? I'm already at 4 XP and all I've done was remove tires and so forth. Well, maybe not, I don't know. I know the XP really starts to add up here on some of these jobs. Alright, our last one. So while he's doing that last one, I'm going to come over here. I'll install one of these. By the time that happens, that will be done. Oh, you know what? While we're here, how about he wants me to drain. We're going to move that to the car lift. We'll click again, we'll use the equipment. Thank you, sir. Take my tire. Alright, I didn't show you in the first round, but you right click part mount. That's what we'll go to install your parts. Obviously anything in yellow needs to be mounted, anything that's in green is what you're working on. So if it's not yellow or green, or if it's just yellow, you haven't finished it right, so. Oops. Alright, works out of there. We are done with you, so let's go ahead and put you back back to wherever you just came from. I can't wait till later in the game where you can go to a junkyard and find cars and parts and do some custom builds. And then move into like body work and stuff like that. So, so let's go over here where we at. Here's my fuel filter. So let's get rid of you. I'm surprised at 5% this thing even started. There's a weird thing that goes on. After I do that, right, I can't, even though it's all in the same compartment, I still can't do that. I have to exit the engine area, then come back and next it's green. We're just going to click and hold. Once this jug drops down, it is full and you can release your mouse button. Alright, so that's full. We'll get X out of the engine. We'll go into the air intake or the air filter. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you got freaking clips. hated them in the real world, and I hate them in this game. Alright, let's remove the cover. There's my beautiful filter. That's 1%. We'll install a new one for this guy. He's going to be happy. Cover back on, and then we can put all these clips back on. Spin it around. Oops. Alright, so that is it for this car. So once we're done here, we'll close the hood. I just backed up like real life. We'll click on car status, right, and you'll see that there's a green check mark for everything here saying what we did is completed. So once that's done, down here, money spent, the bonus, task bonus, job bonus, and the payout, right? So this minus that is what you'll make, I believe, right? No? No. Alright, so that is it. We'll finish that job right, and he's out the door. He's good to go. Happy customer, I can tell you. So we'll come in here and we'll kind of just do this back and forth, right? Till we get some stuff saved up. Make sure you keep clicking your inventory. Oh, look. So you get these crates. In the crates usually are spare parts and then maps, right? Let's see, this one had one. Yep. No, that might be a radio. No, I think that's a map sign. Yep, because no quantity came over it. Alright, so I actually was able to get a barn location map. I was able to get 4 intake manifolds for I4, whatever the rest of that is, and 3 slick tires. So not bad, right? So let's say collect items, come in here. So my slick tires are 295/80 R16s. I would imagine eventually sometime, right, we're going to use that. Intake manifolds, come on, we all know that's going to happen one day. And then the barn, right? So we can click on the barn. Do you want to add barn destination to your map? We'll say yes. We'll click at, oh, while we're there, let's go back in the inventory. The other thing they got too is sell parts. You can click on that and you can say, hey, listen, I want anything that is 15% or below to be sold automatically, right? One click. You click yes. Well, you know what? Let's do let's drop this down to 10 right now, or 5. We can click yes, and then it'll sell everything, right? You can click on them individually and say, hey, sell them. If you don't want to do that, when you get into it more, right? This list, this freaking inventory fills up quick. I don't know how much stuff you can really hold. I was scrolling at one point. So that is it. So let's go look at this barn location. This will be the last thing I'll show you guys. So I got my kid in the bath. Oh, I said added, didn't I? Parking. I wonder. I can't scroll on the map. Maybe it unlocks at a different level, right? So this is my quick introduction to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride here, see what we could do, how big we can get. I don't know if they just extend on this garage or if they move us into bigger garages as we get more renowned and popular. And we'll see what happens, see what this game is all about. Like I said, it seemed pretty fun. I was actually having a pretty good time with it for the moments I was playing before I actually started this channel. So if you like, please subscribe, like. That way there you can be notified every time I put a new video for Car Simulator. And let me know any thoughts in the comments below. Something you might want to see, something that I should know that I don't know. Like I said, I am new to this. So not knowing is probably going to be a given, and I would definitely appreciate it. So until the next time, guys, I appreciate you. Can't wait to see you again. Bye.